I just came back from voting. I had to walk up to the voting booth because Walt has the car. And while I was walking, I was thinking about this whole video blogging thing. And I decided that I wanted to make some observations about it and try to figure out where I fit into the video blogging world. I'm like a real reporter. I've got my own glass of water here, matter of fact. I started keeping an online journal in the spring of the year 2000. And when I started my journal, there were no blogs. I don't even know if the website Blogger had even been developed yet, but you never heard about blogs. We were all journalists, or journalers. I guess not journalists, but journalers. I think there's a difference. And then we started hearing about weblogs, which eventually got shortened to blog. And there was a lot of snobbery between the two, I guess, or at least among the journalers, because we were very very careful to note that we were journalers, not bloggers, because the idea of a blog was something that was short, that might be added to several times a day, that frequently was grammatically poor, and as journalers we tried to do a little bit better than that. And then kind of the dividing line got mixed up. There are now journals that are what I would call blogs, and there are blogs that what I would call journals. But then along came video, and my friend Steve Shacklin posted the first video that I was aware of. He found our media. He posted a video online, and he was all excited about the fact that this was a whole new medium. And he had been at the beginning of the journaling, the online journaling craze. He was like the 5th or 8th journalist in the world to have an online journal. And he was talking about how he would be part of the invention of this new medium. Then I discovered that there were an awful lot of video journals out there already. And I started looking around at them, and I found a lot of nice ones. And I thought, this is kind of fun. I could do this. So I had a video function on my digital camera, and I started taking a few videos and posting them to our media. And then I kind of got into this whole thing. I joined the video blogging Yahoo group, and started to try to learn what I was doing more than just futzing around like I had been doing. But this whole technology got so far away from me so fast. It seems like there are various different kinds of video blogs. There are people like Susan, who posts Kitty Kitty, which is her life in 5-second increments, which is really kind of fun. It's her and her life, her kids, all the way up to the people who actually attend events and they interview people and they present something that's more like a news broadcast. And every spectrum, every way of the spectrum in between, from the people on YouTube who are mostly putting up copyrighted material, stuff they take off of the television. There are people like the guy in Boston who does an interview show in his car as he's driving around his car. And there are people like Steve Garfield who does a weekly sitcom, plus he does reviews of other blogs, and he does all this sort of stuff. So I guess my feeling is, where do I fit in this whole vlogging world? And I think I found a quote from Forbes that talks about weblogs, and I think this works for what people are starting to consider at our vlogs. It says, weblogs are the prized platform of an online lynch mob, spouting liberty but spewing lies, libel, invective. Their potent allies in this pursuit include Google and Yahoo. Well, that's not me. I'm not out to do an expose. I'm not out to cover current events, unless I just happen to be around, but I'm too shy to stick a camera or a microphone in somebody's face and interview them about anything. When I did my blood drawn yesterday, I was terrified. Just asked the technician if I could take a movie of her sticking a needle in my finger. I'm so shy about that. So where do I fit in this? I'm a senior citizen with a cheap video camera who likes learning new things, but who can't afford to buy a fancy camera or a special mount to go on my car, or a special microphone, or I don't even own an iPod, much less a video iPod, so I can't get into the whole technology of the new thing. I started watching RSS feeds, which I still don't understand, but it's just easier for me to bookmarks on my computer because it works well for me, and I'm not poor hoarding anything. I'm not carrying anything anywhere. You know, I'm a 60-year-old woman who likes to talk about things that are in my neighborhood, about the dogs that come into my house, and about things that amuse me. And that kind of makes me not fit in with mainstream bloggers, but it's kind of what I do. And if people like it, that's great. According to my vlogger website, I have 5 people who subscribe to it, so that's kind of fun. You know, at least I have 5 people that I know watch it. Most of the people related to me either don't have the time or don't have the equipment or the right computer that they can watch it. So you know, they might read my journal, but they don't watch the stuff that I post here. But I'm just kind of enjoying myself, and I've decided that I'm going to stop trying to live up to any goal or any level. I'm not going to try to get onto the playing field, much less level the playing field. I'm just going to keep futzing along, doing these little things that I do. And if you like it, that's great. And if you don't, it's a nice video record for me. And if I produce something that turns out to be kind of interesting, then I send it off to my friend in Australia. And, you know, that's who I am. And that's how I guess I'm going to be continuing to do this video blogging stuff.